program is sponsored. The opinions and statements made by the host and the guests do not necessarily reflect the views of Sunny 102.3 or its parent company, Delmarva Educational Association.
Sunny 102.3.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey, welcome to the Gone Fishing Show, and we got all three of us here.
How's that headset doing? All right?
He's doing just great. I don't need it. I can hear you talk. I mean, I don't understand why
Rick forgot
people
to put
do
his
little...
headset on.
Welcome to the Gone Fishing lunchtime radio show. Everybody's eating again.
Yeah, I got my French fries so I can choke again.
Hey, I got to eat at least once a day.
Yeah. When I have my stroke, see the tubes separating the esophagus and the airways doesn't work properly sometimes. And so that's
So
when I
French
eat.
fries try to kill you.
And the French
so you
fries
try
try
to
to
eat
go down
them
the wrong-
weekly.
He tried to go down the wrong pipe.
You ain't got
Right.
one pipe.
So when he starts choking, it's not the corona cough.
All right. It's not the corona cough. It's my French fry cough.
Yep.
He has a call for everything.
I got
But you know what happens at 5 o'clock today? They're going to open up
The beaches.
the beach for a few hours.
Yep.
Rick, your headphones are right there, buddy.
I don't need my headphones. I laid out my whole,
He's
the
looking.
show and
He's
everything.
looking for his
My
papers,
notes. Yeah,
his
which
notes.
which I
Rick's
evidently
lost without his notes.
did. You're right. At least I planned for the show.
Yep. I did too. I made a major announcement right there.
Yep. Well, let's go ahead. I brought the whole thing to read, but basically what they were doing, they opened the beach. They opened it at 5 o'clock this morning, actually, and
Okay.
and it stayed open I think till 8 or 11 or something like that. Then they're closing it down in the middle of the day. Then they're opening it back again about like 5 afternoon in the
5
afternoon
to 8.
Now that was very smart.
I
And,
thought they should have taken the tide considerations
when you
too.
did every day that would change.
So
Hey,
it benefits more or less 90% of the beach residents, but not the rest of the city who would have to drive
Right.
30 miles to the beach and then leave after 2 hours, go all the way back home, and then come back
Yeah.
in 8 hours. And
Well, to be honest with you, that's the reason why I think they did it, was that people wouldn't get out and hang out on the beach and cause
Yep,
problems.
exactly.
And a lot of the beach people that fish and run, jog, walk on the beach,
Yep.
go surfing, and go fishing.
surfing is essential.
So is fishing.
It's a great exercise.
That's what I
And,
said. It's essential.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, you can use the beach for 2-3 hours, and then people won't be hanging around and everything.
Yep.
And much as I hate it, my hometown is nothing but a big bar downtown.
Yes.
That's all it is. There's nothing there but bars. And
Plenty of them.
Bars and bicycles.
bars and bicycles.
You got some good
Rocks and
good
dots,
food out
bars
there
and bicycles.
too. got some good food too.
All right, we
Then-
got a phone
wait a
number
minute.
for you guys out there, 904-831-1023. You are listening to the Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunny 102.3 FM in Jacksonville, Florida. Call us live at 904-831-1023.
Fish
gotta
all
take
you
that
want,
off of there,
man.
buddy.
All right,
Fish all you want.
We
I got it.
I got to print out a new sheet. No,
Okay.
you didn't do
Yes.
the bottom one. All right.
But anyway, the point I was trying to make is people don't go down there and abuse it. You
Oh,
cannot
yeah.
be down there
Exactly.
sitting, laying, sunning. You can sun in your backyard.
No towels, no coolers.
Didn't say that though.
Yes, it did. They announced. They said that this morning.
All right, I'm going
this
to give you
morning
something
on-
else on fishing. You cannot put a chair on the beach and sit down in that chair and put your rod in a rod holder is the news I got this morning. Now, I don't know if that's
Okay,
verified
then they
or not.
added to it.
Yeah.
I was privileged enough to talk to one of the representatives, and
Yeah.
that's his.
Well, they had
suggestion.
all three of the mayors of
Yeah,
the
well,
beaches
the mayor
on
of the beaches
TV
should
this
be the
morning.
ones controlling it,
Yeah.
not Lenny Curry.
Yeah.
He's the mayor of Duval County, but he has nothing to do with the beaches.
Right.
Authority, in my opinion, ends at the Intercoastal Waterway.
Yeah, but it's still Duval County.
No, it's not. Oh, it is Duval County,
Yeah.
but there is no city of Jacksonville.
Right.
So if he's the mayor of Jacksonville, Jacksonville ends at the Intercoastal Waterway.
As a beach person, I could agree with that.
It does, and I've always hated that the beaches have given up so much to the city of Jacksonville. But anyway, please don't abuse it. Don't go down there to try to sun in your yard. Don't take coolers and
Go
chairs.
fish.
Go fish and
Now I
have a good
wonder
time.
if they're going to have a problem if you've got a beach cart and you have a cooler in your beach cart.
These are
I don't
technicalities we
think
won't
that's
know.
allowed.
I think a beach cart is allowed. You just can't have anything to sit on. Now, if you take that cooler out of the beach cart and sit on it,
Yeah.
And if you just left it right in
if you
the,
rest
I mean,
right
I don't know if there's rules go as far as you can bring a cooler down there and sit down in a chair and have a 6-pack of beer in
Yeah,
your
I don't
cooler
think
and
that's
stuff
gonna-
like
I don't
this.
think that's
and, you
gonna
know,
happen.
that's not allowed.
right.
Well, technically, alcohol's not allowed on the beach.
No.
Technically. And
Once you step off that boardwalk onto that sand, that's illegal.
that's why they make McDonald cups.
Jeff, we're trying to get the people not to do that. You don't want to lose.
I have
you
no
don't want to
filter
lose the right to
sometimes.
go fishing and use
Yeah,
the beach.
no, that was one thing that the mayors this morning were talking about. You know, they said when the time comes, 11 o'clock, they're going to announce, hey, the beaches are closed till 5 o'clock, and everybody adhere to what they're saying, listen to what's being told, and everything will go smooth. They said, if not, we have no problem closing the beaches back down.
Well, let me tell you, when I had talked to a couple of people and I had posted it, and all these people got there started bad-mouthing the mayors. And, you know, I don't understand that. Here we are, we're asking, you know, the people who are in charge that we have elected to be our leaders.
They're bad-mouthing
Yeah.
all of the leaders.
And these guys do that. Everybody should be thankful that with, you know, the beach is open. You can go fishing, you can go surfing, you can go running, walking, whatever.
Shark tooth hunting?
When you turn your head, we lose you.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I just went brain dead on that one. Okay. Anyway,
Don't abuse this and do what you're told, and everything will
I
go
can't get
smooth.
any closer, and I'm trying to stay away from it because I don't know who else is talking into this mic. So I'm trying to stay back a little bit. You can't hear me? All right, then
Where's
I'll
the
start
Lysol?
yelling if I have to.
Where's
Yeah.
the Lysol? We'll decontaminate
Well,
it for
they
you.
did, and to compliment the radio station, they had some up here, but it finally ran out.
Right.
So, you go to the store now and try to find anything.
Yeah, good luck with
Good
that.
luck on that, right? So, anyway, the beach is open, and I hope y'all get to go surf fishing. And I hope you enjoy yourself.
Yep.
We thank
Go
the
catch some
three mayors.
pompano.
Yeah, the pompano should be up here right about now.
Yeah,
Because
they
have
said
been
the
outside
well, I mean, I'm getting reports from people that are coming off the base and stuff that are fishing on Mayport, and you know,
So-
they said that big pompano are in, and so this weekend ought to be great.
Okay.
You've got plenty of bait at the shop.
We got plenty of dead bait. I didn't have any, and then I got a little bit of a word that they might be doing this, so I ordered a ton of dead bait. So we got some good fresh dead bait down there now.
Yep. Plenty of fish bites.
Got plenty of fish bites. I may tell you what, it's hard to get merchandise right now.
Yeah, I bet.
It's very hard, and but we were lucky enough to get a lot of fish bites. We were lucky enough to get a lot of the fish bites, but it's the new one, like the shrimp.
The fight clubs.
Fight clubs.
Yep.
Yes, we were able to get a lot
Dirty
of
boxer.
those. Dirty boxer, right.
Tell you what.
And we were able to get a pretty good load, a fair load of gulp. So on that. Now, y'all watching this, I am so scared of this microphone right now, talking to it, because that cloth, my daughter told me that cloth ain't going to do no good.
No.
So.
That's why I'm covered up.
And so, I appreciate our engineer went and got us some
Disinfectant
wipes, and so I was able to wipe this thing off now. Now, I will talk into it.
You're good to go now.
Well, he's telling me to try this. Can you hear me now? Yes. Okay. Great. Thank you. And so, because I don't want to wear a mask.
Yeah, I watched a really great video yesterday. It's from Jesse Walker from Slot City Fishing.
Yeah.
And it was on surf fishing and equipment, how to tie knots. But he got to the fishing end of it, and what's he using for bait? Dead shrimp and fish bites. So the fish bites, the white and orange, the sand flea.
Sand flea flavor?
Yep, because the sand flea is an orange and white, and sand fleas have that orange on them. So you got the color and the scents from the...
for 2 or 3 years now, I've been using fish bites and dead shrimp because the fish bite has a net.
Yep.
And so if a fish rips off your bait and you don't know it, you still get that fish bite on there.
Well, I've been sort of trying it out the few times that I've gone, surf fishing, but I'm using a double hooks. So I'm putting a fish bite on one, a double dropper. Yeah. So I'm putting a fish bite on one and shrimp on the other and seeing which one I'm catching more. And I was pretty close, and then the fish bite, I got like 5 off fish bites and, 4 off the shrimp. So, yeah.
Fish bites are as good as any bait.
And they're everything that people talk about. So, but yeah, check out Slot City Fishing. It was a great video. He puts out a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Gone Fishing Radio Show in Jacksonville, Florida. The phone number, if you want to give us a shout, is 904-831-1023, 904-831-1023. We are on Sunny 102.3 FM in Jacksonville, and the website is gonefishingshow.com. Stop by there and check it out. Let me see what else I can tell you guys. In studio today is Rick, Jeff, and myself. And they are allowing 3 of us back in the studio again.
But we are distanced.
But we're distant.
We're distant.
Yeah. I'm 21 feet from Jeff. Jeff is 63 feet from Rick, and Rick's all in the corner by himself. 904-831-1023. Y'all stand by. We'll be right back.
Introducing Del Marina, the world's ultimate lightweight comfort deck and boat shoes. They're superior in all ways: style, quality, and performance. The upper is a high-tech, fast-drying mesh that won't tear, and it breathes so your feet don't get hot. The interior of the shoes are made with anti-odor, antimicrobial materials, and the footbed is removable for safe cleaning in the washing machine. Plus, the outsole is non-marking and slip-proof both uphill and downhill. Del Marina, the ultimate deck and boat shoes. Order a pair today from ScusaShoes.com. Check them out on the Fish Florida mobile app. Mention Fish Florida and receive a 20% discount. That's SKUZE shoes.com.
The best way to go fishing around here is to join Jacksonville Boat Club. We furnish the boats, the insurance, and take care of all the maintenance. You'll enjoy completely hassle-free valet service on the premier fleet in the Southeast. When you arrive at the dock, your boat will be ready to go. You won't spend hours getting it ready or have to wait in line at the marina or boat ramp. Just remember, we clean the boats, but you clean the fish. JacksBoatClub.com.
You wouldn't trust just anyone on where to find your next big catch, would you? So why trust anyone when it comes to buying or selling your home? When the experts at Real Keeper Realty can help you navigate your way through the biggest financial move you'll make in your life. Just like fishing, when you're selling your home, you got to put out the right bait to attract the best buyers. And when it comes to buying the right home for you and your family, we'll stay the course and make sure you find a real keeper. For all of your real estate needs, give Real Keeper Realty a call. 904-414-4000. Real Keeper Realty. Your home. Your future. Our commitment.
You've been wanting a reputable trolling motor shop in the Beaches area, and now it's here. Fish 307 Jacks. They're a certified Minn Kota service center with the tools and the know-how to get you back in the shallows. If you're needing cannon or walker downrigger work, Fish 307 specializes in that as well. They're conveniently located on Mayport Road, just 1 block north of Levee, and they're ready to get your boat off the trailer and back in the water where it belongs. Fish 307 Jacks. Give them a call today at 904-859-0966. That's 904-859-0966. Great news, everybody. Big Jim at Fat Cat's Mobile Trailer Repair has a new knee and he's back to work. So if you need something welded or you need to fix some bad wiring, you need to call Fat Cat's Mobile Trailer Repair. Why? Because you need to get that stuff fixed. And Big Jim needs to work that knee because it needs rehabbing. You need an ink pen and a piece of paper, and you need to write this number down. 247-1727. That's 247-1727. Fat Cat's Mobile Trailer Repair for all your trailer repair needs. Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Joe, I'm going to ask you to set up on Facebook a poll for me. I'm going to see how many people will participate in the poll. But I'm very interested. I would say approximately 95 to 96% of all the tackle that I sell is made in China. Mm-hmm. I'm real curious about how people feel after this situation here and when knowing what we know about the disease being originated and not giving us the truth from China.
People are too happy about it, from what I've been gathering.
That's exactly what. And I can't, like Mirrorlures. I don't know where Mirrorlures is made. Are they made in China? Are they made here in the United States? Or where are they made? It's very popular hard bait.
I certainly hope that they're made here. I will find that out.
I believe Unfair Lures is made in China.
Right.
Yeah. A lot of kayaks.
But there's another good thing. A lot of the kayaks, who do you fish with?
Native watercraft.
I'm gonna tell you what,
Fletcher, North Carolina, right here.
Well, they were made in China for a while.
Yeah, the materials and everything are coming from.
In other words,
well, the plastics and stuff.
Sure.
That's
just like your auto industry, same thing.
Yeah.
But you think about the kayaks that I sell. Native's propel system was stolen in China.
Oh yeah.
And made for other companies. A lot of other companies. Without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just curious. I'm really curious. Do we as tackle people, do you want us to see us go to try to find stuff made not in China? Or does it bother you one way or the other?
If we're going to have to pay a few more pennies on something, that $8 lure is now $8.49, whatever. I'm down for it.
I had a whole line of business that I was starting with the Jawjacker name. I have just dumped it because 90% of it, all except for the jigs, just about all the other stuff was made in China.
Yep.
These gloves that I'm wearing now, people, I hate to say it, these are great gloves, and I like wearing them, especially nowadays. But I read the thing, made in China.
Yeah.
So I'm just real curious what the fishermen think. Fish bites now is made in the United States.
That computer in front of you, probably 80% of it's China.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to get rid of everything Chinese. Ain't going to happen.
All right, here's a question.
I'm already missing
Here's
the
a
food.
question for a serious answer. Why is the cost... I'm trying to say this. Why is the cost of an American product more than the cost of a China product?
Because we pay American employees a fair wage.
Okay.
We make more than $2 a month. I used to sell fireworks, Phantom Fireworks. My neighbor was the manager there for years. I sold fireworks for probably 20 years. And, you know, people would always...
Off of I-10 out there?
No, I worked the one at 95.
Okay.
And basically, you know, people would come in, you know, hey, should I hold these in my hand? Look, these things are made by little Chinese guys making $2 a day.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
You know? So, I mean, the products that come from there are substandard to what is made here, you know.
Now, I know, like, one of the... I'm with you, Joe. I'm trying to be politically correct.
Right. I mean, you know, it's...
There's a guy that runs a business here in Jacksonville. He wanted to China. Now, the guys like maybe Mirrorless. I don't know if Mirrorless is made in China or not. But Unfearless, I do know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They go over to China and design it. So their product comes back over a much higher quality than somebody just buying a rogue thing off the China website.
Mm-hmm.
So because they set up specifications or the Chinese don't get paid for it. So I mean, there is some decent products made in China, but again, like Jeff said, you want to trust a guy who makes $1.50 a day.
Yeah.
Instead of a guy who makes $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70 a day. You know, so that's up to you.
Yeah.
But I am real curious. So I'm going to ask Joe, because Joe knows how to set up those polls and everything. I'm really curious would you be, as a fisherman, are you more interested in the results? Or are you
that
more
the
interested?
product will give you, or the cost of the product?
Oh, the cost of the product, or
the quality. I mean, you know, I spend more money on higher end tackle. You know, I want better hooks. I want better whatever. You know,
Eagle Claw's the only one made in the United States.
Okay, let me give you another scenario.
Which Trocar falls.
Let's talk autos for a second. Say you're making $60,000 a year, okay? You have a family of 3 or 4, but you're only making $60,000 income a year. Are you going to go out and buy an $80,000 truck, or are you going to buy a $21,000 vehicle? Are you going to get what you can afford? No, seriously, Jeff. Are you going to buy what you can afford, or are you going to buy what you can't afford but you want an $80,000 truck?
Yeah, I try not to live beyond my means.
Right.
Now, me and Jeff were talking about that on the way up here, actually.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you why I switched to Ford. I switched to Ford for that exact reason.
Mm-hmm.
I was a Chevrolet Silverado guy.
Right.
And Ford was opening more plants and hiring more people in this country. So I went to the F-150, and I have been really happy with that.
Right.
And matter of fact, I bought 2 of them in the last 3 years. I just told Jeff how much money comes out of my pocket each month.
Yeah, and you know, you threw a number at me, and I go, no, that one's out of my range. But then you threw another number out. I said, I can do that. You know? So,
well, see, I had one that was upside down because I loved it so much. I wanted another new one. And I never know, if I'm with
I'm good. I'm good with something like 3-4 years old. I'm good with that.
Mm-hmm.
Get the kinks out and still have some warranty on it.
Yeah, but it's like we get into, we could go on and on about the auto industry. What's the percentage of parts that are actually 100% made in America parts?
Yeah.
There's not.
That's
You're not
going
to find it.
Pretty much everything all the way around nowadays, the fishing industry,
everything,
auto industry.
Yeah.
Products come from all over the world.
Correct.
So, it's a global thing. So,
and the buyer's going to get the best deal he can get for the product. It's the way it's always been. It'll always be that way.
No, it hasn't.
No,
it hasn't.
No.
Hey, we're off fishing pretty good here.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
There's a handful of fishing going on out there, with the exception of, compared to what it was 2 months ago. It's probably dropped, 50, 60, 70%? the people fishing what they used to do 2 months ago?
Yeah. And my fishing has increased dramatically.
Fishing overall has dropped. Yeah, I would agree with that. But it's only because of surf fishing.
Yeah.
In other words, I've lost approximately $600 a week.
In surf fishing, yeah.
Surf fishing.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Just
even when the pier went down, you noticed that.
I noticed with the pier down and the beach being closed,
That's double whammy.
I was losing close to $1,000
Right.
a week, $52,000 a year.
Yep.
Now Nancy Pelosi won't go there and help anybody, but now I ain't gonna go there.
Yep.
Okay. But
They're on vacation anyway, so we don't have to worry about that for
I'm
a
just
while.
again get back to my point. I'm just really curious, as being a store owner, if a person would choose a made in USA product over a made in China product for a couple dollars more. I'm just
Yes.
curious.
I would say yes.
And
I mean, I'm seeing a lot of stuff on feeds and feedback I'm getting from people.
did you ever check on mirror alerts? 'Cause I've really got-
Everybody.
Now, here's a perfect example.
Not
All right,
happy
you're a
with
shop
China.
owner, correct?
Right.
Do you, the first time a salesman walks into your store and says, okay, I have this, what is the first thing you're looking at? Are you looking at the cost, what it's going to cost me? Or that's a great quality product, I don't care what it costs, give it to me. What is your honest
My
answer
honest
on that?
opinion, the first thing that I do, I never buy something new off. In other words, I'm never going to be the
The
explorer.
guinea pig.
Right.
guinea pig.
Well, any product, just say any product.
But if
yeah.
somebody comes in with a product that has been very popular, or I've seen a lot of hits on Facebook or something about this product, I don't care about where it was made at the time. I do now, but I didn't then. I would make sure I had that product, get it into the store, so the people that are raving about it, I have it. A good example of that is the different mirrors and the other company I was just talking about, Unfair Lures.
Unfair, yeah.
Okay. I don't care where it's made at. I don't care about it. Are people using it? Do they like it? That's what's important.
Is it going to sell?
Is it going to sell? Correct. Now, I'm going to look at things a little bit differently. That's the reason why I would like you to take that poll to see if we get any responses from it. A good example is Fish Bikes has added a whole nother section in our store, the Fight Club. It, first time, very first time.
They're made out. The Fight Club and all are out of St. Augustine. They're made locally.
Yeah. Okay, Joe, go ahead. We'll come back. when we listen.
904-831-1023, 904-831-1023. Give us a shout. You're listening to the Gone Fishing Radio Show in Jacksonville, Florida. We're on Sunny 102.3 FM on the radio. We are streaming live on Facebook at Gone Fishing Show. No, that's our Facebook page, isn't it? We're not on the website yet. No. Man, I've only been gone a couple of weeks and I'm already lost it. All right, 904-831-1023. Y'all stand by. We'll be right back.
I can give you a brand new kitchen in days, not weeks, not months. Hi, I'm Jeff Martin from Martin Appliance and Greystone Kitchens with my secret formula for your new kitchen. Quick and easy and economical. 90% of new cabinets today are painted. Modern colors, crisp and clean. 90% of new countertops are granite or quartz. Impeccably stylish, incredibly functional. Our secret? We swap your counters and refinish your cabinets to the color of your choice at a fraction of the cost. None of the hassle. And done in days. Call Greystone Kitchens at 213-9100 for your secret solution. Come see us on Phillips Highway across from Regal Cinema. That's Greystone Kitchens and Martin Appliance. New kitchen, new appliances. And if you want new cabinets, I can do that too. I'm a licensed contractor, for crying out loud. Florida State License CGC 1526479.
What you see is what you get. Martin Appliance Family.
Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans and Rocket Mortgage. During these challenging times, our commitment to providing you with the best mortgage experience remains. We understand that hardships may arise, and we're prepared to help. Mortgage rates remain near historic lows. If you think that now is the right time to refinance your mortgage, our home loan experts are available to help 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at rocketmortgage.com.
Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
Ah, the bull elk's bugle, one of nature's most wondrous sounds. That is not a bull elk. That's Kim. Her RV sewage tank is spewing all over her camper. Way out in the middle of elk country. Yep, there's an elk. And that's Kim. It's wild out there. When it gets too wild, Progressive has your RV covered. Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-785-9132. That's 800-785-9132. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-785-9132.
It was a goal that I wanted to achieve from the very beginning. I'm a 40-year-old man that walked in there to get his high school diploma. I wasn't sure if I could do it. It was very hard for me, but the teachers, the counselors, they help you. One of the teachers was Miss Araceli. Miss Araceli, she gave me direction. Every single time I had a question, she'll put down whatever she's doing and she'll come over and she'll sit there with you until you get it.
At age 47, with the help of his teacher, Marco finished his high school diploma.
50% of getting your high school diploma is walking through those doors. The other 50% is doing the work. Getting your high school diploma, it is a life-changing experience. It really is. It catapults you to where you want to go.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Okay.
Shane Gardner, you are exactly right.
That was funny, Shane.
Shane, that was a good one.
No, I don't see the humor in it.
I do.
I fail to see the humor in that one.
Was Shane actually gave you credit?
Oh, did he?
Give you credit for being
for
able
actually
to
catching
the
fish.
fish.
Yeah, okay. That's just wrong, man. That is just wrong.
All right, I have a mirror lure.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Here we go. The Largo facility. That would be Largo, Florida, not Largo, China. Makes some of the parts and does the final packaging and shipping. Most of the manufacturing and assembly is done in their other facility in Costa Rica.
Ah, Costa Rica. Okay.
Now, that's where my jigs come from.
Right.
So I was so tickled to find that out.
Yeah. So, there you go.
And Ty McNeely actually hit the nail on the head. I'm trying to find, maybe go back to Made in Japan.
Yeah, Ty's answer was, if we go 100% American, we will be in bad shape. We don't have the resources or companies to make it, and most likely won't have them for 10 years. And that's basically true.
It's very true.
Yeah.
Now, to answer your question, let me
ask you the question. Okay, if you're an American business like you are, what is the first thought that comes to you when somebody walks in with a product? What is that product going to cost me? Or I don't care what it costs, I want the product anyway.
Okay, again, as I said before, you watch responses as other people or as it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then the next thing is, can you afford to, put it in your store?
Okay.
And the third step is, once you put it in the store, it's the turns. In other words, how many times does that peg get filled up
and emptied?
Emptied,
right?
Filled up and emptied. So at the beginning, it's popularity.
Okay. Then cost.
And then the second thing is cost, and the third thing is turns.
Okay.
Now, at the end of the year, I've criticized one store because you go in the store and the packages are yellow. In other words, they've been hanging on the wall for 100 years.
Yeah.
And now I don't have them, and these people don't have the money that Strike Zone has, where he can put on a big tent sale or the facility to do it, and get rid of stuff that's not moving. But I'll lose money. After the year's over with, if I'm still in business, that means I made some money.
Mm-hmm.
So what's ever left and not turned, if I sell it, let's say I sell it for $2, if I mark it down to 50 cents, I've already made profit on my merchandise.
Right.
So what I want to do is get rid of a dead piece of merchandise.
Exactly.
And turn it over, even though
it's dead weight, then you can take, and you're even taking a loss.
Yeah. You get an inventory. You've already made a profit for the year.
Right.
So
you're going to blow it out at cost or below cost?
Below cost,
okay.
If I have to. I'll start at cost and then go down to below cost.
Well, when you start going to the below cost, let me know so I can go pick through it first.
Okay. I had remember, Joe, there was 2 tubs.
Right.
Yeah, you did have some good deals in there.
Yeah.
I think I picked up a couple of things out of it.
So that's
the Black Friday stuff?
Yeah, they call it Black Friday stuff is what we call it. And excuse me, guys. All right. So that's how I do it.
Okay.
And before I got into the retail business, I knew nothing at all about it. And a friend of mine was a district manager with Little Champ. And so he hired me. I told him what I was doing. He knew I wasn't going to stay in the business. And so he just let me get there so I could learn what retail was, what they look for, inventory, rolls, and so on like that. Turnovers. When I say rolls, let me tell them. Turnovers and so on. Okay. Anyway, that's so much for that. Ty, thank you for your input. That was excellent. Mr. Gardner, yours was priceless.
Yeah. Shane said, welcome back to the show, Joe. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
All right.
Well, we're talking about the beaches opening tomorrow morning. And
I thought it was this morning.
No, it's tomorrow.
Yes.
I think it was this morning.
At 5 o'clock this afternoon.
Is when it opens. It's 5.
5 this afternoon.
5 to 8.
5 to 8, and then tomorrow it's
6 a.m.
to
11.
11?
Till 11. Now, since they're going to have that nice tide in the morning, is going to be high at 6:35 at Mayport.
I guess if I would read things,
you'll have an outgoing tide, low tide at 12:33. So, you're gonna be able to fish the majority of the outgoing tide.
Okay, very good.
So hopefully everybody will run by the shop.
Dead bait all move.
Get their dead bait and also get their fish bites. And
fish bites.
Yep.
Frozen clams.
Number 2 hooks.
Number 2 circle hook.
Yep. Number 2 circle hooks.
Hey, that's a.
Get your pompano rigs there too.
No, I got my jaw jacker. My jaw jacker hooks.
Right.
I have them produced in the USA. I'm gonna put that on there. Get me some American flags to put on there.
And you got number 2 circle hooks?
2 and 3.
There you go.
Jaw jackers, 2 and 3s, and they are. People swear by them now.
People. The number 2 and 3 circle hooks for a small hook. Pompano have a small mouth. You don't want to use too big a hook. You want to use a small hook and a small piece of bait. You don't need a whole shrimp.
No,
you get a shrimp, you get 3-4 baits out of some of them. Cut a little piece. They got a small mouth. So
I use the number 2 on redfish.
Yeah.
When I'm redfishing on a Let's say I'm floating or popping corks. I do a lot of popping corks. I like them. You get older, you try to find something simple.
I've tried them a few times, and I probably will use it 3 or 4 times a year, maybe. And I know people that, you see them, and there's popping corks on 2 or 3 of their rods that they got on their kayaks.
Let me tell you what, Jacqueline Olson, I guess it was 2 or 3 years ago.
The popping cork queen?
Well, let me tell you, she's got dead bait on the popping cork, and she's catching reds.
Yeah. Now you can
dead bait, a piece of dead bait hanging off of a popping cork, and she's catching redfish.
That's Jackie for you, you know?
Darn.
Yeah, that was a hungry fish.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. It's a hungry fish. You can bite whatever he wants to bite. You
can take that popping cork and 18-inch leader on it, and then float that over some oyster beds, and that way that bait's floating right over those oysters. Even a quarter crab on a popping cork floating over those oysters, that can be deadly.
Yeah. God darn, I can't believe our show is going so fast. We're getting ready to take another break.
Because we're having fun.
We are having fun.
We got a phone number, 904-831-1023. I know somebody out there's got a question they want to call in. Give us some feedback on today. 904-831-1023.
Well, let me get another controversial issue started real quick here.
Yes, please do.
Okay, you always
get my blood boiling.
No Nancy Pelosi. Okay.
She's hot.
Oh, yeah.
She'll be burning.
Yeah, I hope she's burning. Rodman Dam, they're fighting it again. They're trying to get that. I don't have my notes. I forgot the name of the river that the Rodman. Okeechobee.
One of those long ones.
As long as the long one.
One of them Indian names.
It's Lake Erie.
Okay. Anyway, they're trying to get the dam torn down again, and trying to get the river reinstated.
Is this like beating the dead horse thing again?
Well, they're saying that river is one of the major contributors to the St. John's River and the aquifer,
aquifer and all
everything. But I've been sitting here.
Such a big industry over there.
Well, what I don't understand is how can you, with a good conscience, in other words, the government built the dam. So these people go and they open businesses around that dam.
Make a living around it.
They make a living around it. What are we going to do to help that small business guy if they open up the river like it needs to be?
Are we going to give them a stimulus?
Well, I'll tell you what, people, being a small business guy, you're one.
Yeah.
It's tough being a small business guy.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Come on, Joe.
And I can't understand how people cannot consider, make it part of their plan, if they're going to affect a guy's living that he's put maybe 10, 20, 30 years into, that they can't help him. And that's...
Well, there you go. Here's the gill netters. What about that?
They got...
904-831-1023 is the number to call. Give us a call, y'all. Stand by. We'll be right back.
If you love the ocean, then express yourself with clothing from 7 Seas Outfitters. 7 Seas Outfitters makes high-quality apparel with stunning artwork for men and women. 7 Seas Outfitters was created out of a passion for the ocean, its sandy beaches, the marine life, and the mysteries that lie beneath the waves. 7 Seas Outfitters loves the ocean like you do. They donate 10% of their revenue to ocean-friendly nonprofits. Check out their full lineup at 7seasoutfitters.com. That's 7seasoutfitters.com. Southern Sportsman is now open on the south side of Arlington Expressway. They stock everything an outdoorsman thrives, from firearms and fishing, archery, and knives. They've got Bows by Hoyt, Obsession, and Prime with an archery range for practice time. Everything's there of fisherman digs, from T. Allen rods to TBS jigs. Guns by Glock can always be found at Southern Sportsman, the best in town. Located at 8324 Arlington Expressway. Give them a call today at 903-2745. That's 903-2745. For the finest soft plastic and topwater baits, use what the pros use, Down South Lures. If you're one of those skinny water anglers out there looking to boat some speckled trout or redfish, Down South Lures has you covered. Their Southern Shad line of soft plastic baits come in a variety of colors for clear and stained water use. Down South Lures is a family-owned and operated business that was inspired to make their own line of fishing lures because of their love for our coast and the great fishing that it offers. Get online now and visit downsouth.lures.com. That's downsouth.lures.com.
Atlantic Coast Marine, the name to remember for Maverick, Hughes, Pathfinder, Canoe, and Sundance boats. We're also a full-line Yamaha dealer with the best prices on Yamaha engines. A winner of Yamaha's Best in Class 3 years running, Atlantic Coast Marine will get you set up with the right engine the first time. We offer a huge service facility performing everything from fiberglass repair to engine rebuilds. Atlantic Coast Marine, 13748 Atlantic Boulevard at the Intercoastal Waterway. Call 221-0793. That's 221-0793.
Looking for a great day of fishing or want to learn how the pros do it? Then you need to call Captain John Eggers. John's one of the leading guides in the Jacksonville area. John's won such tournaments as the Cabela's IFA Redfish Tournament and has been on many outdoor shows such as TNN and NBC Sports. He'll combine his knowledge of tournament fishing with his charter experience to ensure you have a trip of a lifetime. Give John a call at 591-1611. Again, 591-1611. Or stop by Rick's Bait and Tackle for John's information.
Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Hey, can you guys see the big man on there? Who is that big man?
It looks to me like... Heroes. Who's that Heroes dude?
Tim Estara.
Yeah, Tim Estara.
Mr. Tim had a birthday this weekend. He is the man in charge of Heroes in the Water.
57 years old. Happy birthday, buddy.
And that is a beautiful trout that he caught. I don't know how the computer or whatever got into that picture.
Wow. It looks like what happened there?
I don't know, but it's
your skills, Rick.
It's my skills. Hey, at least I was able to transfer it. But yeah, to Tim, right. Tim's been a
happy birthday, Tim.
He's worked hard.
He's our chapter coordinator for Northeast Florida Heroes on the Water.
He really has worked hard.
And the Marine.
Speaking of working hard, I want to do a shout out to Craig Van Brocklin as well. He sent me a message the other night saying he is working diligently and very hard on getting ready to send me the results for March's tournaments, or for April's tournaments, rather, for the May paper. And then he says, oh, wait a minute, there was no tournaments.
Way to go, Mr. Craig Van Brocklin.
Well, at least you get a response from him.
That's better than that cooking guide.
Oh, I know, the one that turns in 3 days after the paper's printed.
Yeah,
right?
That cooking guy. Yeah.
Hey.
Anyway,
man,
happy
it's
birthday.
Be good this month.
Happy birthday, Mr. Tim. I want everybody to see that trout that he caught this weekend. That's a beautiful fish.
Well, Tim's been on
it's
some
even
nice
got
trout.
color on it. Look how colorful it is. It looks like it ate a computer screen.
I know it. See, I got to convert all these pictures. I got to convert them to convert them to PNG, and sometimes it comes out funky. And that one came out funky. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Bye-bye, Tim.
We're going to remove you, Tim, as soon as I can. But I've learned how to do this. Look out, man. I'm tough.
Okay.
What other kind of pictures you got?
Oh, I got one that you're going to like and one that Eddie's going to like. And,
did you see the comment I made on Eddie's? He showed a redfish. I caught it on a 500 series reel with 4-pound test.
Shout out to Rick Sutherland with Sutherland and Outdoors out there. He is sharing the show. We appreciate it, my friend. Give us a shout. Tell us what's going on down there.
Well, Mr. Sutherland, I sent him a message that he will become a permanent part of our show. And I'm going to try to figure out if there's a way I can take his Saturday or Sunday morning show.
Well, let me know so I can get the spelling right for his check that I'll send him each month.
Oh, okay.
Same one Jeff gets. Same one you and I get that we don't get.
I want you to double his pay over Jeff's.
Again?
Again. Okay, I did get it down. But I'm real happy to have him. And I haven't talked to Pam yet. I'd like for her to be part of our family.
We are doing this out of the kindness of our hearts.
And all the money out of our pockets.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I'm honored.
Oh, by the way, we need a promo about you. You need to write up your history.
Okay.
Because the Gone Fishing Show, we have a Rick Howell division. We have a Joe Dion division. Then we get to Jeff Altman, and it's kind of blank.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we need a bio.
Bio page.
Bio page.
Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys.
No, let them grow up to be old fishermen and wildlife trappers.
Okay. All right, that was pictured there. We have Tim Stouter. And again, happy birthday to you, Hebrews from the water. And I got a picture here. Now, one of the things that we have been catching quite a bit of in the intercoastal and round bridges and docks has been drum. The drum's making their comeback.
Yep.
It's that time of year for drum. Guys, I got a picture I want to show you. But have you been catching any drum, Jeff?
No. I haven't been fishing any bait. All I've been doing is throwing plastics, artificials.
Yeah, somebody came in and asked about buying live bait for drum, and I said, no, sir.
No.
I said, you go over there. I got some good old rotten bait back in the back. You want to take that. Hang it down. That's what you want to do.
Something with some stink to it.
And some stink to it, exactly. And because those
old stanky bait.
Those drum will like those, like that more than anything else in the world.
Yep, the black drum are being caught. They're catching them down as far as Buckman Bridge that I've heard.
Yes.
So
good turnout this year. Yeah, I guess so. Good turnout this year of black drum.
Well, I know the snook are going ballistic, but that's way south of us right now.
I haven't seen.
They get some huge snook.
No, I'm talking about here local.
Oh, local? No.
Yeah.
No.
Down where Pam's been fishing.
Yeah.
I've seen quite a few of the
Pam and Matt and all those guys down there. Yeah, Tampa, Sarasota area.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Huge snook, buddy.
I'm trying to get a
I've never
there
caught
it
a
is.
big one.
Darn it, the pictures didn't come out
Yeah,
good.
they're not coming out good at all.
That is a 71-pound black drum caught up north.
North, like Nassau Sound?
No,
north?
no, out of state.
Oh, okay.
New Hampshire, I think, or something like that. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But I couldn't imagine having the gear set up to bring in a 71-pound black drum.
Well, they catch them that size here. You know?
I don't see too many caught surf
On a 2000 series battle? Yeah.
Yeah. With 10-pound
10 pound, yeah. No, you got to have braid, at least 10-pound braid. Yeah.
But that one there was a 71-pound, if you can make it out, 71-pound black drum surf fishing.
Wow. Fishing?
Surf fishing.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
That's a big fish.
So
hopefully he had a little better than a 2,000.
Well, the fish looks about, well, he might have the
5 foot long.
Yeah, this guy looks he's kind of short and heavy, but the fish and him are about the same weight. It looks like, in proportion.
Yeah.
But that was a great catch there. I wish you could see my picture of it that I have here, but it's it's a great catch. That's a big fish that they caught. Okay.
Definitely one of the fish of the weeks, huh?
That's a good idea. We're going to start the fish of the week contest here, and this gentleman won it this week. All right, Jeff, what else you got, brother?
Been getting out a little bit, getting a few fish, trout, flounder. Reds have sort of slowed down for me the last week and a half or so.
But still around the store, they're catching some nice flounder. Not the little Cracker Jack ones, or potato chips.
Yeah.
And they're catching reds now around the intercoastal, the San Pablo side of it. There, it's the trout still around 14, 15, 16 inches.
I've been getting some healthy trout. The majority of the trout I'm getting in are 16 to 19 inch range. I've popped a couple over, 22s, 23s, but the trout really got some shoulders on them though.
Right.
I heard they opened some ramps up in New Smyrna Beach down south. They got some ramps opening up for my boy Roy down there. He said that.
Yeah.
Starting to make a little turnaround a little bit, I guess.
Now, Roy should be able to start his business back, but still can't have that tournament yet. But he should be able to have guide service. You would have more than one person, and they don't like that surf fishing. So I guess he's still kind of having to. There I go.
We got the French fry thing going on again. So basically, guides, I guess, they're really hurting right now.
The guys run my office hard.
Yep.
Me and
the
Joe,
guides I know are too. They haven't had, any charters in a month and a half. A lot of people, and that's lost revenue for these guys
and
too.
never comes back.
Yeah, because these guys, a lot of people are coming in to see family, things like that, and they'll book charters with our local guides, and now they're not coming to see the family, or they're canceling their trips and not coming.
Well,
you still have a few people that are local that use them. They'll get some revenue off of that down the road, but a month and a half, 2 months of no guide service, that's putting a hurting on all of our fishing guides.
Well, we were talking about that. Leon Dana seems to be staying pretty busy. And I was telling Joe, I think a lot of Leon Dana's customers are local people.
Yeah.
Whereas Jeff, not Jeff, what is his name? Anyway, John Eggers and another guy that comes to my store, they all depended on these corporate people.
Yep.
And having people coming down
Jeff,
here for copper.
That's who I was trying to remind, but 2 weeks ago, remember I told you the one that keeps coming in the store with his nice, pretty white sneakers is Jeff.
Jeff Wanzer.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen him but once or twice myself. But it seems like now the guys who were depending on the local people are doing okay.
That's good.
Right.
Happy birthday to our First Lady. I just wanted to throw that out there anyway.
Oh, I love her. She is a great.
904-831-1023. You're listening to the Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunny 102.3, Jacksonville, Florida. 904-831-1023. Website is gonefishingshow.com. Stand by. We will be right back.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your football buddy, your football buddy, or you, your best man, your worst man, you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. That's doihaveprediabetes.org.
Wait, did they just say 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes? That's 33.33333% of adults. That means it could be me, my boss, or my boss's boss, or me, my favorite sister, or my other sister. That's 7 members of my 21-person romantic book club. Wait, the 1 in 3 could be me, my karaoke partner Carol, or my karaoke enemy Jeff. I'm going to take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
WSOL HD2 Yulee, W272CQ Jacksonville, Sunny 102.3, Jacksonville's greatest hits.
When it comes to those pesky bugs, leave them to Beaver. Beaver Bug Blasters, that is. Clyde T. Bunk, the owner of Beaver Bug Blasters, can stop the bugs from coming into your home by building a bug beaver dam that will keep those bugs outside where they belong. Clyde appreciates your business, and he appreciates our veterans. That's why Beaver Bug Blasters is a proud supporter of the Heroes on the Water Foundation. Remember, if your pest control is a disaster, call the masters. Beaver Bug Blasters, 904-242-2847. That's 904-242-2847.
Save a nickel, save a dime. You'll save a bundle at Jack's Bargain Cabinets and Flooring. Save big bucks on building materials, from kitchen cabinets, vanities, granite countertops, carpet, and vinyl flooring. Jack's Bargain Cabinets beats the britches off those big box stores by as much as 40%. Bring them a quote from the fat cats and they'll beat it like a dusty rug. Jack's Bargain Cabinets are all wood at discount prices. Go to jacksbargaincabinets.com and see the huge selection of kitchen cabinets and countertops. Get a full kitchen or bathroom upgrade in less than 2 weeks at Jack's Bargain Cabinets, 455 Cassett Avenue.
Do you have a boat? Then you need to know Shark Attack, a mobile marine service licensed and insured to install and repair marine generators, electronics, stereos, water and waste systems, as well as complete or partial rewires. Have a boat? Then you need to know a mobile marine technician that will come to your boat. Shark Attack does just that. Also offering consulting and pre-purchase inspections. Call 904-200-8709. That's 904-200-8709. And receive $50 off your first service call.
Heading out to Heckscher Drive to fish? Then there's only one bait and tackle stop for you, and that's Browns Creek Fish Camp. They're located at 5212 Heckscher Drive and have everything you need for a complete day on the water. Run out of bait while fishing? Well, Browns Creek Fish Camp is one of the few locations where you can pull your boat in and restock your bait supply. No boat? No worry. Browns has the finest docks to fish on, so you need to give those folks a call at 757-1600. A big supporter of the Recreational Fishing Alliance, Browns Fish Camp, 757-1600.
Sunny 102.3.
Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Hey, okay, we are back for hour number 2.
Yeah, 2/3 of us
are. Rick went to the... Oh, we got a call. Hey, we got a call. Caller! Talk to me.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Pam.
Woo!
How you doing?
Who's your daddy?
You are. Baby.
Yeah, baby.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
Hey, I'm in Cedar Key.
Yeah?
Oh, it's beautiful over there.
Never really fished it before. It's way north of Homosassa, north of Ozello, but ran into some
west
nice
of Gainesville.
Yep. South of Heen Statue.
Yeah, south of there. But ran into some nice trout. Been averaging about 18, 19 inches.
Nice.
On Slayer XL, kind of the pearl with the yellow paddle on it. Missed a big red. I want to just kill myself. But, yeah, I'm having a great time up here. What have you guys been up to this week?
Taking care of business, trying to keep the home front squared away, and just looking at my wallet and saying, wow, it fits a little easier nowadays. And I say to myself, how come? Because it's emptier, you idiot.
I know. You know, we were at Tampa Fishing Outfitters. We were hitting a record-paced year. I mean, we were 50,000 over last year, and then this hit. But at least, you know, we have limited hours, but our doors are open, so, you know, it could be a lot worse.
Yeah.
Well, the last week here's the weather's not been the best. We've had a lot of real windy days, winds out of the east, northeast.
And we got more rain moving in tomorrow afternoon.
20, 30 mile an hour winds.
Yep.
2 days, was it yesterday or day before? Day before. Rained all day, nasty.
Right.
You know. But but we've been getting a lot of decent fish when the opportunity arises.
Yeah.
A lot of trout around.
Is that, let me guess, that's Rick's phone over there ringing.
Sure.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, it's got that girly ringtone to it.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know.
Sounds a little windy where you're at, Pam.
Yeah, it is. I'm trying to find a place where I could get out of the wind and chat with you guys, but I haven't been able to do that.
That's all right. We can hear you.
So how's that Slayer Max? Are you still digging it?
Oh, I am. I put a new, I want to call it not a gauge, but around the front hatch.
A gasket.
I put a thicker seal. There we go. A thicker seal or gasket there. Hey, I knew you'd come up with the name. And it's great. I may add a bigger rudder to it, but that's just me. I can't handle when the boat starts to nose into the wind all the time. But like I said, that's just me. It's personal preference.
Right.
But she's fast. She's responsive. It's a great boat, And I got my Garmin in, so I'm a happy camper.
So how fast does it go on just steady pedaling? What's your speed?
If I'm not trying, I'm easily doing, 2.5, 3, and I've had it up to when I wanted to get someplace. I got all the way to 4.5 for over 45 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cranking right there. That's definitely pushing it.
Yeah, I was pretty stoked about that. And the guy that I was with, we were both coming back in together. He knew Paul. We were in Zella. And he finally had to turn his motor on because he couldn't keep up with his trolling motor.
Wow. Outrunning them.
Cool.
Very cool, very cool. So I see you've been getting a lot of really nice snook lately.
Yeah, I have. I've been really blessed with that. I've been trying out different lures. Today I've been pretty much, like I said, working with the Slayer XL. But last week I was playing with a topwater by Nomad, and I was also playing with 54's Mullet Run. And that Mullet Run...
Is that white one? Is that white one? Soft plastic?
Yeah, it's a soft plastic and it has a curly tail to it.
Okay.
And you know me, I have a strong preference when I'm fishing snook or trout. I have a strong preference for that pearl color with some sort of chartreuse on it. But I used it up in Shira or something like that, which is north of here and south of the Hatch. And that's what I caught that big red on Manny's tournament.
Yep.
Was a Mullet Run.
All right, I got a question for you. Just came across.
Okay.
This particular person wants to know what color is chartreuse?
Okay, some people call it like bright fluorescent green, and some people call it bright fluorescent yellow.
Yellow, right.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's kind of that color.
Sort of greeny yellowish?
Yeah, it's kind of yellowish, greeny, fluorescent.
Yeah. It's a combination of the three.
Hey,
if you go back to the early 70s, it's day glow and for a nightlight, for a black light.
Oh, in the 70s, baby, everything was glow.
Yeah.
I'm impressed you remember that.
Oh, yeah.
I remember parts of the 70s. A lot of it's a blur.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I remember particular bits and pieces.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. I was 1972. I was 11 years old.
Oh.
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, because that makes me older than you.
Of course. Everybody's older than me, baby.
I was going to say, I'm like the old fart around here. I wanted to go king fishing today. I would have gone king fishing today because the wind's laid down a little bit, and they're kind of starting to come out of the east, which for me is perfect.
Yeah.
Except there's not a frickin', and I sent that little. There's not a Falcon beach open in Pinellas.
Yeah,
So I was really disappointed. I mean, come on, let me launch my kayak. I'm not going to go swimming. I'm not going to hang out with anybody.
Yeah.
Let me launch my kayak. I'll be on the beach 15 minutes.
Well, if you surf, you're in good shape, see, because that's essential. Surfing's essential. It's a must. You have to surf or you will not survive. You will just swivel away and die.
Need some tasty waves.
Yeah. So.
Well,
our beaches are opening today from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. and then again from 5 to 8 p.m.
Right.
So we're gonna get limited access.
Oh, that's okay. That would make it tough though for me coming back in because usually I come in like around 2 or 3 o'clock.
Right.
Well, now you could just go out at 10:30 in the morning and stay out till 5:30 or
Pam,
6.
have you ever gone out to platforms? You've ever paddled out to any platforms?
Have I gone out to platforms?
Any platforms out in the ocean?
What do you mean by that?
You know,
Like an oil rig?
Like oil rigs and stuff, yeah.
No. I was
Okay.
going to do it in Texas.
Right.
We have some stilt homes up in south of Homosassa, like Newport Richey area.
Right.
And I fished around them. That wasn't so interesting. But, yeah, I would like the next time I go to Louisiana to hire a charter boat and go out and fish there.
Oh, no,
And
kayak, baby, kayak.
Well, not from this side. You can't reach the platform.
No.
But
No,
the
but I
guys from
figured you
Texas
said you
can.
traveled a lot. A lot of times you're in Louisiana or Texas or whatever for tournaments, and because it's just a hop, skip, and a jump out there from there.
Yeah, from Texas. A bunch of the guys from Texas go out there and grab kingfish.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking to Mike Morales out of Texas, and he said the best time to come is July or August. So if the shop stays the way it is and they keep canceling tournaments, I'm going to Texas for a week.
Right.
Because it takes almost a week just to get there, and almost like 3 days to get there and 3 days to get back.
Yeah.
So that'll give me 3 or 4 days of fishing. I guess I'll have to take 2 weeks off.
That's rough, Pam.
Yep. That's what I'm going to do. Yep.
Somebody's got to do it, right?
That's right. Somebody's got to. I'm freaking. I've been casting while I'm talking to you, and I got stuck on a rock. So now you have
Stuck on a rock. I hate that.
Yeah. You have 100% of my attention here.
That's all right. You got 200% of ours. Yeah.
So, that's all I'm doing. I am going to try. I'm hoping that Pompano opens up because the Extreme tournament's the end of May, and it's the same weekend as the IFA on this side. So I might have to go down to Pompano on Friday, do the captain's thing, or Thursday, do the captain's thing, then fish offshore all day Saturday if they open the beaches, then throw my stuff in the car, haul butt back up to, Crystal River, and then fish Sunday for the IFA.
Right.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to keep up with Pam.
Well, I know, and between that and then her regular day job, she
sleeps 2 hours a day, fishes 9 hours a day, works 7 hours a day.
You're in car sales, aren't you, Pam?
No.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And the rest of the time she's driving.
Oh, she's driving?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Kia should pay me. Last year, when you do Google Earth and stuff like that to keep track of where you go?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Big Brother. But they sent me an email at the end of last year, and they said, congratulations, you went around the Earth twice this year. I went, oh, okay.
Yeah, and I remember when I was trucking, I did that about once every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, baby, we're getting ready to jump off here and hit another break. Please be careful out there. Tune in with us next week, please, ma'am.
All righty. Take care, guys.
All right, baby.
Have a
be
good
careful.
week, Pam. See ya.
Thank you.
904-831-1023, 904-831-1023. Give us a shout. We are the Gone Fishing Radio Show, and we're located in Jacksonville, Florida, on Sunny 102.3 FM. Go to our Facebook page. You can view the video live. See Jeff's ugly mug, as I got mine covered. 904-831-1023. We'll be right back. Hold tight.
Introducing Del Marina, the world's ultimate lightweight comfort deck and boat shoes. They're superior in all ways: style, quality, and performance. The upper is a high-tech, fast-drying mesh that won't tear, and it breathes so your feet don't get hot. The interior of the shoes are made with anti-odor, antimicrobial materials, and the footbed is removable for safe cleaning in the washing machine. Plus, the outsole is non-marking and slip-proof both uphill and downhill. Del Marina, the ultimate deck and boat shoes. Order a pair today from ScusaShoes.com. Check them out on the Fish Florida mobile app. Mention Fish Florida and receive a 20% discount. That's SKUZE shoes.com.
The best way to go fishing around here is to join Jacksonville Boat Club. We furnish the boats, the insurance, and take care of all the maintenance. You'll enjoy completely hassle-free valet service on the premier fleet in the Southeast. When you arrive at the dock, your boat will be ready to go. You won't spend hours getting it ready or have to wait in line at the marina or boat ramp. Just remember, we clean the boats, but you clean the fish. JacksBoatClub.com.
You wouldn't trust just anyone on where to find your next big catch, would you? So why trust anyone when it comes to buying or selling your home? When the experts at Real Keeper Realty can help you navigate your way through the biggest financial move you'll make in your life. Just like fishing, when you're selling your home, you got to put out the right bait to attract the best buyers. And when it comes to buying the right home for you and your family, we'll stay the course and make sure you find a real keeper. For all of your real estate needs, give Real Keeper Realty a call. 904-414-4000. Real Keeper Realty. Your home. Your future. Our commitment.
Palm Cove Marina, the place boats call heaven. And for good reason. Palm Cove Marina prides itself by offering the largest dry storage facility coupled with the finest wet slip accommodations on Jacksonville's intracoastal waterway. Also, you'll find that Palm Cove Marina provides full marine service, a travel lift, very competitive ethanol-free fuel prices, and they even have a swimming pool. Palm Cove Marina, located on Beach Boulevard on the west side of the intracoastal waterway. Call 223-4757. Online at palmcovemarina.com. Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Well, we still have 2/3 of us here.
Yeah, Joe had to go this time to find something.
And now we got Rick and myself.
Okay. And, I try to plan the show. I stay up to 6 hours, and Terry's sitting in the living room by herself, and I'm sitting in the office, and I'm laying out the whole show, and, making...
And then leave everything at home.
Left everything at the store. And so I'm trying to remember, and at my age...
That's a hard thing.
That's a hard thing. I'm proud. I'm proud that my truck knows how to get me to the studio.
Right. Sort of on autopilot.
Autopilot and everything. Well, I saw that you went fishing. You had a nice trout. And it looked like I got the picture up there right now.
Do you?
Yes, sir. And it looks like you are soaking wet, Jeff. Last night I saw your picture and downloaded it. And,
that wasn't this week.
Oh, it wasn't?
No, that was an old. That was hasn't popped up on mine, but I'm sure it's the one with my jacked up finger.
Yeah, your finger looks.
No, that was an old memory. That was actually 5 years ago, but it was would have been this week. I think that trout was in the 28-inch range.
I would say so. Yeah.
I went to go release that trout. All of my digits were working good at the point, and I sort of slipped on a rock. It had been raining.
Yeah, you look wet.
Yeah, I slipped on a rock and had the fish in one hand, and when my hand went down, it caught it just right.
You broke your finger?
Oh, it dislocated it. Yeah. So when I went to the emergency room, the nice doctor lady just took my finger and went, "This won't hurt," and stuck it back into place.
Oh, goodness.
I was like, well, if I'd have known that, I could have done that myself. But that trout ended up becoming a couple of nice fillets. I was going to go release it, and then when I saw what it did to me, I was like, yeah, I don't think so.
No, that trout didn't do nothing to you. You did it to yourself.
Yeah, but, I had good intentions of letting the trout go. But I'll tell you what, my finger now, it doesn't bend but this far anymore, and I've had problems with that finger for the last 5 years.
Boy.
So.
Well, I also had another nice picture that I saw that Eddie caught another really nice.
Which one?
Redfish this week.
Yeah, what about the trout he caught?
I didn't.
Did you miss that one?
I must have missed that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Eddie had a really nice red. I don't know the exact size of it. I'm sure you're probably fixing to pop it on.
No.
Oh, you don't have that one?
I do have it, but I have to transform my picture.
Well, I'm glad mine came out right.
Well, no, your trout by the mouth area there's a little funky, and your shoulder, your right shoulder.
Oh, yeah, I see that now.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, looking at it from a distance on a phone. But, yeah, Eddie had a really, really nice trout, or a nice redfish. I had mentioned that he probably caught it on a 500 reel and 4-pound test, and he laughed and said, no, it was actually a 1,000 with 10-pound test. So that guy, fishing with him, he'll humble you, you know. He's such a great fisherman.
Yeah, he is. He's
really is. And Eddie, you ought to let us know what's going on with the trout tournament, and I know you and Craig work pretty tight with that.
Well, it looks like we're going to have a tough time getting that tournament going.
Well, I know. There's some tournaments that are running around, and the way they're doing it, they're just sort of staggering the way people are coming in and things like that. So hopefully they'll get something figured out.
What worries me about trout tournament, if I remember correctly, he's having to weigh in at Palms Fishin.
Yeah.
And so
that would just have to be done a different way.
I think, Palms Fish Camp has a big area in the back there.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe he could have one team at a time come up.
Exactly.
And,
yeah.
But when it comes to award times, he's not going to be able.
No.
I don't know what he's going to do when it comes to awards. That's what he's going to have to figure out on that. Because he's got the most beautiful, beautiful prizes and the championship belt.
Oh.
Isn't that neat? He has a great.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to be fighting hard for that one.
Right.
I'm going to be fighting real hard for that.
I got an extra belt at the house I can loan you.
Yeah, it's not going to look like the one.
Oh, it's not like that,
no.
Oh, okay.
No, it's like the championship.
This is a championship belt. It holds my pants up.
Yeah, thank God. That'd be scary if they
love
dropped.
you guys, you know.
That'd be scary if they dropped.
Good God Almighty, man.
Joe's probably going to pull his hair out when I make this announcement now. But.
Yeah. Here
what?
we go.
Joe, don't wear underwear.
No,
Well, that's a gimme. I mean,
right? That's why we don't want your pants to drop. Thank God for that belt.
What are underwear? All right, go ahead.
First of all, I want people to know that we have the best sponsors in the world. The best. Our newspaper is grown in size. We have some sponsors that have been on this radio show since day one.
8 years.
8 years people have sponsored us.
Fat Cat, Real
Fat
Keeper.
Cat, Real Keepers. That's just two I can remember. All
from day one.
From day one. Brett Cannon has been from day one. Brown's Fish Camp and
John Eggers.
John Eggers, another one. Jack's Bargain Carpets. It was originally Jack's Bargain Carpets. Now it's Jack's Bargain.
Rachel with Brown's Creek Fish Camp. Yep.
Jack's Bargain Plywood.
That's what it was originally. Then it went to carpets. Now it's Jack's
Bargain Cabinets.
And that lady has never missed a payment. I mean, here she is now, and I know she's going through some rough times with the cabinet business. We have Sonny Lloyd.
Yep.
And I want to mention All Pro Roofing. Guys, I know a lot of people don't have the money right now, or they're scared. They don't know what the future is going to bring. But if you need a new roof, or you need some repairs done, give All Pro Roofing a call. Now, these sponsors I'm just mentioning have produced a paper that you get to pick up free, and we put out 8,000 to 10,000 papers, depending on what time of the year it is, and they're all gone usually within the first week. So it's papers that people enjoy.
Hey, we got a phone call.
Yeah.
Man,
and so
the man himself, the enforcer.
So when Craig is finished, I'm going to make a big announcement for all the sponsors that we have. Mr. Van Brocklin, sir, I am assuming.
He actually got a break from trying to get all those tournaments posted? That a boy.
Hey, Craig.
Hello, Golden Fishing Show.
Cousin Craig?
That's correct.
Yes, this is Craig.
What's up there, boy?
Not much. Hanging around. Enjoying the day.
How many tournaments you fish this month?
No tournaments, sir.
No, you're kidding me.
How's the shoulder?
There are no tournaments. Shoulder's coming along. Still got a few weeks to go on it.
So we can actually get your article fit this month, huh?
Yeah, we can fit it in. Squeeze it
Well,
in.
I've actually got 101 words so far.
That a boy.
That includes A's and I's.
Are y'all trying to put together and working with Palms Fish Camp to see what you can do with the tournament?
Well, my contact at Palms is no longer there. He got furloughed or laid off.
Oh, I hate to hear that.
So I haven't been able to get in contact with who I'm supposed to be in contact with yet. So it's kind of up in the air, but there's no way we're going to have the tournament on May 16th.
No, sir.
So definitely going to postpone it. They're not even open yet. They can't have customers. I don't know when that's actually going to happen.
So does this squeeze the window for everybody that's postponed their tournaments now? Is there going to be like 12 tournaments in one weekend or something,
I saw something about Tony Hart's tournament. I didn't read it.
Yeah, Tony's is on high, back burner right now.
I thought I saw where he had set a date again. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. Well, he was looking at the end of May, but who knows if it's going to be open and he can have it. Who knows? With the Premier, my problem, is the only reason I put that tournament on is to benefit Heroes on the Water.
Yes, sir.
And then some other veterans, which we're doing Clara White, because I think last time I checked with them, a large portion of who they service at Clara White are homeless veterans.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And Eddie's got a really soft heart for homeless people to begin with, so I thought it was a good fit. So the main reason I put the tournament on is to benefit those two charities, and it's kind of hard right now to go around. I've got a lot of money promised to me from my sponsors to go around and collect it at this point whenever they're barely keeping their doors open, or some of them have the doors closed. That's going to be an uphill battle.
Until Pelosi gets out of here.
Could be.
She's hot. She's so hot.
Oh, yeah.
No, she's going to burn.
But right now...
It's not she's hot. She's going to burn.
Right now, I'm looking at June 27th would be a good date for it. If I can't have it June 27th, then it's going to be the end of October. I think like October 31st, somewhere in there.
No, you can't do it.
That's Halloween.
I'm
that's
cruise,
Halloween.
man.
I got to run around the neighborhood with my mask on.
You got a what, man? A cruise?
Yeah.
I don't think Halloween is on a Saturday this year.
Jeff, hang on,
Craig,
Jeff.
Craig, hang tight for us. We're going to jump into a break and get you back on the other end because you got information that we need.
Okay.
All right. 904-831-1023, listening to the Gone Fishing radio show. No, what is it now, Rick? The Gone Fishing show. Gone Fishing and podcast, TV, YouTube channel show on Facebook, live at 1021 Cassett Avenue. All right, y'all stand by. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans and Rocket Mortgage. During these challenging times, our commitment to providing you with the best mortgage experience remains. We understand that hardships may arise, and we're prepared to help. Mortgage rates remain near historic lows. If you think that now is the right time to refinance your mortgage, our home loan experts are available to help 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at rocketmortgage.com.
Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
Ah, the bull elk's bugle, one of nature's most wondrous sounds. That is not a bull elk, that's Kim. Her RV sewage tank is spewing all over her camper. Way out in the middle of elk country. Yep, there's an elk. And that's Kim. It's wild out there. When it gets too wild, Progressive has your RV covered. Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-785-9132. That's 800-785-9132. U.S. Tax Shield, 800-785-9132.
This is Woody Folsom. Our employees are at work in our new car dealerships in Baxley, Vidalia, and Douglas, providing excellent automotive service. We're practicing social distancing, even as we deliver 0% for 84 months on most new vehicles. Go to woodyfolsom.com and let's trade over the phone. Then we'll deliver your sanitized purchase right to your door. We're all in it together, and we all get through it together. It's actually a great time to talk to us, and thanks.
You can always trust Frontline Insurance to insure your home with the best coverage possible. At Frontline, we'll help you create an action plan with our trusted vendors and contractors to make repairs to your home. The best part? We'll help pay the cost of those eligible home repairs. Now that's smarter insurance. Find your local Frontline agent at frontlineinsurance.com. Frontline Insurance, building home partnerships with coastal Floridians since 1998.
Here's a message from Sharon Mills, Realtor with Watson Realty Corporation. While we're all faced with challenges dealing with the unanticipated COVID-19 virus, Sharon Mills hopes you remain safe, healthy, and most of all, encouraged. This drastic shift in lifestyle can cause a lot of stress. While most of us have never experienced anything like this pandemic, think of the difficult things we've already conquered. Although we couldn't see the forest for the trees, we remained standing and found the worst behind us. This too shall pass. Don't lose sight of your hopes and dreams. This is a time to dream bigger, for this is America, where dreams never die. On the other side of this, let's not just exist, but thrive. Remember, those who keep moving and have faith when everyone else stops will get closer to their dreams faster. Sharon Mills Realtor wants to hear your dreams. Call her. She's there for you at 904-534-6087. 534-6087.
Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Man, we're back.
Okay,
How
Craig.
about it, Cousin Craig?
What were you talking about now about the dates and so on?
Okay.
You finally got a date. All right.
Well, I'm shooting for June 27th. If I can't do it then really, let's see, September has an open date on the 19th that I know of. October is already getting pretty full. I mean, a lot of these tournaments that are canceling, they're postponing. I've already got two that have moved to November, the Big Sam Slam, November 7th, and the Amelia Island Guides Veterans Appreciation Tournament is going to be November 14th. So all these tournaments that are canceling, they're going to have to, most of them are going to just try to fit it in later on, which in the summer months it's going to be hot.
Yeah,
and I don't want to run my trout tournament and when it's too hot.
When July.
Yep.
July and
you have the
August.
trout dying. Although what we're going to do this year, just removing it, is allow people to just bring in a trout anytime they want. They can bring in a trout the way in and go back out and fish.
Yeah,
that way that'll keep the trout alive, hopefully.
Yeah, me and Jeff I think it was me and Jeff 2 weeks ago. We're talking about that.
Yeah.
That they open up the scales.
Just open them up.
Open them up. Shoot the gun and open the scales.
Craig. Yeah, I'll open the scales up at like 8 a.m.
Right.
Because I don't want somebody catching a 26, 27 inch trout and then having to die on them.
Exactly. Yep.
But if they bring one in early, it's got to be released, of course.
Yeah, that's the perfect idea.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just the location seems to be your problem more than anything else, really.
I mean, if there was a way to run the scales out on the docks where, the boat pulls up, you got your weighmaster right there, weigh the fish right there, boom, boom, nobody's even getting out of the boat or one person,
Yeah, you have to run a long extension cord out there.
Right.
And hopefully, it has to be smooth and not choppy. But also, you can't have more than so many people together at one time, and you got to do the 6-foot distancing.
As of now, and we don't know. I mean, supposedly, things are going to relax, but they haven't actually relaxed.
Well, if you go by the president's plan, the earliest that you could have a tournament is July or August.
Yeah.
Now, what you went by the three steps.
Sorta.
And so that's the hot time of the month. So you're really looking at September to October like you were talking about.
I mean, Palms is a big place, so theoretically people could spread out, but, in reality they're not. And then it's going to look bad,
Right.
So there's a lot up in the air, and when you're running a good-sized tournament, you can't have stuff up in the air. It's just too much prep work. You do all that work, and then it's kind of just like comes to a head all on that day.
Well, I would suggest is that you go ahead right now and just postpone it till September.
Yeah, it could be.
And then try to get it set up. That would give you 3 or 4 months to get it set up and get it organized and maybe get a good location.
Yeah, well, the Palms is a good location.
Oh, I didn't mean that.
I'm sure they'd be reopened by September. Would it be open by June 27th? Who the hell knows?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't mean that Palms wasn't a great location.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
But
will everything be the same as it was before?
No.
Absolutely not. Was it the same after 9/11? Absolutely not.
Mm-mm.
So things will change, and everybody will adapt, and we'll go from there.
You let us know what we can do for you and promote it, because I'm like Eddie, to drive by and see American heroes, homeless, sitting on the street, or going to, was it Claire White?
Yeah, Claire White. They actually told me that 75% of they also have a shelter with beds in it for overnight stays.
Uh-huh.
And they said that definitely 75% of the veterans that stay there overnight 75% of the homeless that stay there are veterans.
Now that's where I think I've seen Rachel Ann volunteer time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Dave Gill's been up there. The Gills. Rachel. The entire staff at Browns Creek has gone up there quite a few times.
Yep.
Just like serve the lunch or work in the kitchen.
Yep.
It's a good place. It's, I feel good sending money their way.
Yeah.
So we do have a lot of tournaments scheduled. It's just coming up in the next month and a half. It'd be interesting to see.
Well, that's the reason if I was you, I'd go ahead and schedule for September and claim a date.
Yeah, I might go ahead and do that.
And whatever we can do to help you, we will gladly do it.
Okay.
Well, we'll even
Appreciate
fish
that,
it and then not worry about getting the belt.
Yeah. Now, I'm still on disability. I think the doctor said I could start fishing at 10 weeks.
You've always been on disability.
I've been on disability since August, believe it or not. I've had 3 surgeries.
Since you were 3.
Yeah, low back, and I've had both shoulders replaced. But I did go out to Guana Sunday.
Yeah,
and got
where in Guana did you go?
Oh, yeah, tell us your secret spot.
Yeah.
I just launched at 6 Mile. And
is 6 miles? So 6 miles open?
I'm going to tell you something with Craig. Now, hold on a minute. When we had that Heroes Underwater deal out at Guana, was it last year, the year before, whatever it was. And everybody turned around and Craig was gone. But my eagle eye, I saw him, okay? So I kind of followed him. And he didn't know I was paddling behind him, and I saw where he went.
All right.
Yeah. He hung a
it's
left and
fun.
went over along that shoreline on the left-hand side over there, not far from the dam.
good.
That's where he was. Go ahead,
You either
Rick.
go to the left side or the right side.
Yeah.
One day one might work. But the funny story is, I went down. I launched a 6 mile. Went down about 2 miles to the tower,
Mm-hmm.
and I got a few little trout. And I got that, and Tammy got that one that looked weird on the way in. But I didn't get any big trout. And I was about 300 yards from the launch, and I caught a 28-inch trout.
Nice.
All the way came all the way back to the launch and caught the big trout. It was about almost 6.5 pounds.
Well, hey, Craig, we got another call coming in. We got to get it.
As soon as we're able to get people in, hit the studio.
Yep.
We want you to be one of the first ones to come when we get back, please,
Sure
sir.
thing. That sounds like fun.
And bring both shoulders with you.
Yeah.
I'll bring everything.
All right, Craig,
thank you,
I'll
Rick.
give you a
All right,
call
guys.
later, man.
All right, buddy.
Hey, Rick Sutherland.
Woohoo, Rick.
Hey.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, guys. How y'all doing?
Doing
man.
great. How you doing?
How's the weather down
Man,
there? Blowing?
Yeah. And we had a little bit of rain the last couple of days. It hadn't rained yet down here today.
Rick?
Yes.
Candy's
Yes,
hot.
sir. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm a lucky man.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Sparkly
But
boat
that's-
dog. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you get. And, I don't know if y'all seen it or not. Last weekend I won. I won the tournament last weekend.
I saw
we
that.
never noticed it.
Yeah.
I didn't
No,
see
we
nothing
didn't
about
notice
that.
that.
Nobody's seen that.
You know, and kind of like the fella you just had on there, you know, he said he caught his big one right there at the ramp. I caught mine the same way. I caught one 5.5 pound largemouth right by the ramp. And the funniest thing is I went out and my big motor wouldn't start on my sparkly boat, so I ended up trolling around, and I didn't catch a fish till 11 o'clock till it really turned on, and they were all on topwater. Every one of them I caught was on topwater, and
And he was giddy like a little girl, too.
oh my God, you have no idea. Hey, I was so happy. I called up Candy about halfway through, and I was like, "Hey, Candy, we don't have a chance. I got a couple good ones on." And then when I caught that last one, it was 5.8, and I threw a whole belly spro popping frog, and I threw it in lily pads all the way at the back and real shallow because they were real shallow, top water, real shallow. That's where they're at right now. And I threw it way in the back, and I mean, she came up and exploded out of the water. And when she landed, I mean, it's in the middle of the pads, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I had to go through there. I mean, and the trolling motor, it's already worked overtime all day. So I trolled all the way back there, and I just reached in there, and I pulled her out, and I was like, I mean, they had to hear me at the boat ramp, you know. I ended up weighing over 21 pounds, though, you know, for that tournament. And yeah, I mean, it was just a phenomenal day, you know. And, I mean, you're talking about 40 boats, and I won it, and I was so happy. And
Okay, well,
It
Rick,
paid off.
hang on.
Hang tight, buddy.
We'll have you close out the show with us. Go ahead.
All right, 904-831-1023 is the number. No, it's if you go fishing. If you go fishing, do it on the Golf Fishing Radio Show.
And there ain't no G in fishing.
And there ain't no
either.
G in fishing because we're fishing. Gone fishing.
831
1023.
That's the phone number.
Yeah. Website's gonefishingshow.com. Stand by,
See us
guys.
on
We'll be
Facebook
right back.
and all that good stuff.
Yeah, hold on.
If You love the ocean? Then express yourself with clothing from Seven Seas Outfitters. Seven Seas Outfitters makes high-quality apparel with stunning artwork for men and women. Seven Seas Outfitters was created out of a passion for the ocean, its sandy beaches, the marine life, and the mysteries that lie beneath the waves. Seven Seas Outfitters loves the ocean like you do. They donate 10% of their revenue to ocean-friendly nonprofits. Check out their full lineup at sevenseasoutfitters.com. That's sevenseasoutfitters.com.
Southern Sportsman is now open on the south side of Arlington Expressway. They stock everything an outdoorsman thrives, from firearms and fishing, archery, and knives. They've got Bows by Hoyt, Obsession, and Prime with an archery range for practice time. Everything's there of fisherman digs, from T. Allen rods to TBS jigs. Guns by Glock can always be found at Southern Sportsman, the best in town. Located at 8324 Arlington Expressway. Give them a call today at 903-2745. That's 903-2745. Atlantic Coast Marine, the name to remember for Maverick, Hughes, Pathfinder, Canoe, and Sundance boats. We're also a full-line Yamaha dealer with the best prices on Yamaha engines. A winner of Yamaha's Best in Class 3 years running, Atlantic Coast Marine will get you set up with the right engine the first time. We offer a huge service facility performing everything from fiberglass repair to engine rebuilds. Atlantic Coast Marine, 13748 Atlantic Boulevard at the Intercoastal Waterway. Call 221-0793. That's 221-0793.
No matter how well maintained your boat is, things can still happen. Props get sheared off, water pumps fail, and starters die. You need a reliable towing service. Join Towboat US. Low-cost options and reliable service. For just $149 a year, Towboat US provides you with unlimited towing on water breakdowns within their vast service area, and that's 24/7. The average tow is around $700. Towboat US membership is a clear alternative. Visit BoatUS.com and join today, or give them a call at 249-4422. That's 249-4422. Don't throw away that broken reel. Get it repaired by Keith Secor, better known as Keith the Reel Guy. For years, Keith the Reel Guy has saved many a reel from being thrown away. If your reel is in need of repair, just drop it off at Rick's Bait and Tackle in Jacksonville Beach, or you can just give Keith the Reel Guy a call. He's at 904-631-8924. Keith can get your reel repaired at a fair price and in a timely fashion. Call Keith the Reel Guy today and get your favorite reel back on the rod and out of the garbage can. Keith the Reel Guy, 904-631-8924. Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Okay, we're back with Rick.
Yeah, we are.
Rick is our freshwater bass specialist.
Our bass fishing guru.
Specialist.
Ooh. Okay. And
he's hot.
He has a show on Facebook every Sunday morning at 8 o'clock. And he filmed most of the bass tournament that he won. So go ahead, Rick. You won the tournament. You had how many pounds?
I had over 21 pounds, at 21.38 pounds.
Now, how many fish is that y'all?
They fish with 5.
Is it 5?
Yep, 5 fish limit. Yes, sir.
See, us saltwater guys were 3 fish.
Or 2.
Or 2 fish, yeah.
So that means there was another house just purchased in Fort Lauderdale with those winnings, buddy.
Yep.
Well, I don't know about that. I had to get my boat fixed.
Yeah.
Like I said, I mean, I put in, and we launched out, and I couldn't get her to start, and I didn't know what to do. So I've already paid my way. I'm already in the water, so let's go. So I just put down the trolling motor, and I trolled, and I trolled down the whole bank. We were fishing the Harris chain, and I didn't catch anything, not a bite, and I was mad. I mean, it's 10 o'clock. My motor won't run. I'm hot. I'm mad, you know. So I just put the trolling motor on high, ate lunch, and went back across the other side of the lake.
Rick,
we got about an hour and a half.
Rick, we got another call coming in, and we're in our last 5 minutes of the show.
We thought we'd get you all the way through. Oh, hold on a minute. He says no.
No, okay.
No. So we
get Rick's gone.
No,
Rick's
here. Okay, the other one.
Yeah, the other one's
okay,
gone.
The other one's gone. All right.
But I mean,
go ahead, Rick.
I got back across the lake, and like I said, I was upset. And finally, I just said, you know what? I'm already here fishing. Let's just go out and enjoy it. And I put on that top water, and that's where they were. They were top water, shallow water. I targeted underneath docks, around cypress trees that had a lot of shade. And then when I wasn't around them, I targeted lily pads or vegetation that was real dense, and I used a topwater popping frog by Spro. And that was the ticket, guys. I mean, right now is even if you're a bank fisherman, you don't have a boat, they're shallow. So you can go get them right now. I'll recommend this. Anytime you're bank fishing, don't get right up on the edge of the water. Start further back so that fish don't see you. Throw out and then reel it up towards the bank.
That's a good
idea. You'll be surprised. Yeah, that way. I mean, you'll spook a lot of fish when you walk right up on the water.
We used to have a lake. Well, yeah, sort of used to. It was Merrill Road Lake, and the water was just gin clear. You could look and see, and you could see the fish. Well, we would hide behind a bush and cast over the bush and sort of peek through it to see the fish and work that bait to it and watch them hit it.
But the point Rick's making, our first station that we had our show on when we first started, it had a big lake behind it. And when you walked down there, you could see the beds where the fish had cleaned them out and everything, but you never saw the fish because the minute you got to the edge of the bank, everything was gone. And so they could see it. And there was no lily pads or anything like that. It was just clear water. So.
Well, and that's the same thing. I mean, that's what I'm saying. If you go up to a bank, I'll stand back. I'll walk up to a bank to where I'm about 6 to 10 feet away from the bank and then throw out there and then reel it up close. Like Jeff said, hide behind a bush or something like that. That's a great idea.
But we used to call it commando fishing. It was like, if it was daytime and those fish were up near the shore, and we'd get behind, we'd be crouching down and we're hiding and stuff, and casting around the bush to be able to get to the fish.
Okay, everybody, this is Rick Sutherland Outdoors.
Yep.
We're going to have to get him to go fishing Sutherland Outdoors.
Yeah.
Well, come on.
I'm gonna go down there
already.
As soon as if ICAST is happening, I'm gonna show up a day before to go fish with you.
What's the day for ICAST?
Come on, Jeff. I'll be at ICAST.
July.
It ain't but an hour and a half ride over there, buddy.
Yeah.
I tell you what, July might be possible.
Yeah.
With masks.
Yeah,
and gloves.
I mean, Jeff, if you're feeling really froggy, we could go and even look at doing the cup together. I mean, I'm just saying.
Right. Hey, now if you want to do that, I'm down. I'll show
Jeff
up to fish
doesn't work,
the cup with you. Man, they don't make them that big. They don't make a cup big enough. Sorry.
But I'm serious. I mean, that could be something that
Rick just lost
about. We might do that.
Man, if I'm totally down to fish that.
I mean, I think that'd be fun. It's just a morning tournament.
Yep.
It's a running gun, and it's for a great cause. So we could get out there and promote and make a good cause for it. Besides that, I mean, I'll be at ICAST, guys. Whenever, and one thing I want to get out there, there's a lot of different tournaments going on. I heard y'all talking about tournaments earlier. A lot of cancellations. Freshwater fishing, how we're doing it is we're weighing in boats. You don't go up to the platform. You weigh in a single boat at a time, and you stay on your boat.
Well, see, Rick, our problem is in the saltwater side is finding a place that has a dock.
And be able to do it.
Yeah, see, we have strong currents, whereas you guys in the lakes, you all don't have currents.
Right.
And so there could be a time on that dock.
And
you get
their
15, 20, 30 boats
power
lined
poles
up.
will reach to the bottom of where they fish.
Right.
Or
Well, we actually pull our boats out of the water every time, so we don't even weigh in on the water. We pull the boats out of the water, and we drive them on. We trailer the boat around to where the weigh-in is.
But see, none of our tournaments are that way.
Yeah.
That
wouldn't
the reason
work
being is that they charge so much money to have at a boat ramp, a tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And then also that most of the boat ramps are all full. You had a tournament at one of the boat ramps around here.
You can't shut a boat ramp down for a tournament. What are you, crazy?
The Kingfish tournament. The people get so mad about the Kingfish tournament sometimes. But they have another ramp that's pretty close to the Kingfish tournament.
Which recently opened last year.
Yeah, it recently opened up again.
Yeah.
So that's we got so many problems about tournaments. So you got to find a restaurant or a space that has a dock, not controlled by the city, and the current won't sweep the boats away.
Yeah.
So, and then they also have they also have the online tournaments, where you can do it by the length.
Yeah,
like
there's
a
some
CPR,
stuff
you can't
going
put
on.
his lease.
Yep.
So with some of the saltwater guys, you can't trust. So
Well, that's why you got to put up little ways to get through all that. You've got to have, like, you know, I know that's the one that Lenny Strobel's doing.
You have identifying
for real
tokens.
time. He has a newspaper that you do it with, and you have to buy a newspaper that day of the tournament, and then you have a button that he gives you or a number, and then you do it that day, and it's only for that day. So there's little ways of getting through, but the only bad part about that is all waters are open. So if you got a stocked pond, you kind of have an advantage than a guy who's going out here to a public lake. You know.
Right. Okay, Rick. Thank you so much for the call. We'll talk to you next week. Be looking
All right,
for your
buddy.
show on Sunday.
8 o'clock Sunday morning, Sutherland Outdoors.
There's some music.
All
I
right,
timed that pretty good.
Yep.
Well, the announcements about the sponsors I'll make next week.
Okay.
Okay.
Boys and girls, enjoy your weekend. Please be safe out there doing whatever you're going to do. And we got a little moisture moving in again tomorrow afternoon and Sunday. Good gracious. All right. Everybody, please be careful. Like I said, we will be back next week on the Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunny 102.3 FM. Everybody be safe.
Have a good week.
Adios.
safe.
Good day.